Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome back to Brick Sculpt. I've got an exciting one for you today. This is backyard tips, tricks, and techniques. So here we go. First one I have is kind of your middle class, Midwestern backyard. We've got the overgrown yard, a couple little weeds popping up here, some long spots in the grass, and lots of toys. This is a family with kids. We got the sandbox going on over here, the swing set, and we got Rick up here mowing the lawn. Now, I've been trying to make a good looking lawnmower for a long time, and I told myself if I'm gonna do a backyard video, I have to do a lawnmower properly. So this is as good as I got, and I'm pretty darn happy with it. I'll show you how I built this here. I've got a black 3-long bar, droid arm, and then these parts with the wheels are just these guys, which I'm sure you've seen. Attach the droid arm in the middle. The wheels are 1x1 round plate with the hole, and then the 1x1 round tile in black on the outside. On the top here, we got a 2x2 jumper in gray, little red piece on top, a couple of these ovals, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Building something this detailed at this scale is pretty tricky, so let me know what you think of that mower. I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. The swing set, on the other hand, this thing took a long time, and I'm okay with how it turned out. I don't love it. It's got some quirks. It was incredibly difficult to get all this figured out the right way. I think it looks pretty good. I think it could be better, but we have a swing set. 2 swings, and minifigs can actually stick on them. These do move freely because of my design here, so you do have to kind of balance the minifig on there, but it does work. The house back here is just kind of a simple layout. I got some snot techniques with the trim here, and some windows with a little windowsill. I wanted to go for kind of that middle class, older color brick house, and I think I did a pretty good job there. On the sandbox, I used some snot pieces here to build out the sides and get the proportions just right. Some tiles and jumpers in the middle here, and these little cone-shaped pieces in tan make awesome sandcastle toppers. And you gotta throw some toys in there. I got a little ladybug here and a little gold action figure or whatever right there. And then as he's mowing, we've got to have our brush pile here. A couple bags of lawn waste and some sticks and brush there. And over on this side, we got our trash can, and then my best attempt at a little Weber kettle grill. It's a tricky one. It's easy to make one that looks better than this, but to keep it at minifig scale is really tough because they start to get big pretty fast when you add handles and stuff. So that was the best I got, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. So there's our first backyard, and let's go ahead and take a look at another one. All right, so here we have a little bonfire pit. Lots of small pieces went into this. I try to put as many little brown pieces in here as possible to hold the little flames, and then what you do, or what I do, is fill around them with these little branch pieces and make it look like just a bunch of little sticks in there. I think it turned out pretty good. Over here we got some pieces of wood, logs. Rick's sitting here with an axe. Rick, your hair's crooked. There you go, bud. Rick is sitting here with an axe, chopping some wood on this stump. Used kind of a technique here with the angled green around the tan to make kind of a beaten path around the bonfire pit. I know this isn't super backyardy, but if you had a more wooded home, this would look good behind it. And some rock features here. This tree, I did a whole video on how to make this tree using flex tube and these branch pieces, and I just love how those turn out. This bush here is a technique I use often. It's probably a little bit illegal because I do kind of force these 3-leaf pieces on to the seaweed piece, but it gives for some good height. So you can add this up easily, in the back here, and have it stick up over, some taller grass, and just kind of give some height to it. And here we have more of a luxury upscale backyard. Got the in-ground pool here with all the trans blue pieces. Got the stair set going down into the water. And a little diving board I made. Ideally this would be a 2x6 plate, but I didn't have that. So it's two 1x6s, don't tell anyone. Over here, got a couple of chaise lounges. This is a technique I recently discovered. If you saw my last video where I picked up new brick, I got a whole bunch of these minifigure posing pieces in gray and medium nougat and other things like that. And they make awesome little legs for these chaise lounges. They don't stick down, so I do put just a clear brick in the middle, and then it works. If you're okay with having that little cheater in there. But then, you can put it on a jumper like this and really position it however you want. So you can have them kind of coming more out from the wall or turned. And then the top is just tile, and then these little curved pieces here. 3 wide by 6 long works really good for minifig size. A lot of people do beds and lounges and chaises like this in 4 wide, and it's just too wide. If you need to stick a minifig on there and get them in the middle like this, you just put a jumper down here and have him connect by 1 foot, and he's right in the middle of the chaise lounge there. So I thought those turned out pretty cool. This grill here has a few different techniques in it. I got these rounded pieces on the top, nice handle on the front. These pieces, I don't know what they're originally used for, but I pick them up on Brick Owl all the time. They cost a little bit, but they're super detailed, and it's a pearl silver 1x1 plate, and they have this metallic silver circle with a black ring around it. And they're great for detail. They're great for doorknobs, any sort of knobs, jar tops, all kinds of different things you can do with these, and they just look really good. So I got the 5 knobs on there for the propane grill. Got the sideboards. The way I did the sideboards is just these 1x2 plates with the 2 studs, so they're smooth on the sides, and then this rounded bottom I use a snot technique. So I just do this and connect it like this. So it looks like a nice, propane grill. I did make some propane tanks out of white minifig heads. I didn't include them because typically on a grill like this, the propane tank will be inside the base here. So I didn't find a good spot to put it into the build. But that's another feature you can add if you want to put it next to it or something like that. And I did some just ivy, plants come up the wall here, just to add a little bit of detail there. And last but not least, I got Rick and his little lady friend here chilling in the hot tub. Just something extra I threw in there. I made a whole bunch of ground cover here with extra leaf pieces and flowers, little path. This hot tub uses lots of different snot techniques to, well, shouldn't say lots of different, but uses snot techniques to attach the sides here. And then I just filled it with trans blue and trans clear 1x1 plate round. And you give them their little wine glasses in there. And this umbrella I thought was pretty cool. I bought one of these from my backyard and thought it was kind of a cool touch where you have that umbrella that doesn't come up from the middle. So it's kind of the opposable arm, and you can position this however you want. You can twist it, move it in, out, and kind of put it wherever. So I figured that was kind of cool. Give them a little shade there if they want it, or you can pull it away. Well, I hope you like this video. As always, feel free to steal any of these techniques and use them in your own cities and mocks. I did hide a piece of sand red in this video, so let me know if you found it. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.